Hello, guys. Welcome back. We are on episode 14. And as always, I'm Allison.
I'm Christina.
And we are Cafecito and Tecito. Hello, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed our previous episode, which was episode 13. We did it with sisterhood.confessions. It was really good. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I got a lot of good feedback. Did you?
Yeah, I think it was nice too, just hearing other people live, their reactions of like what we talk about.
Yes,
was nice.
I really enjoyed the vibe because I feel like it was like nothing.
I feel like we're them and they're us, but like in two different groups.
Different worlds,
Yeah.
I guess. You know what I mean? I love the way that they do their podcast is so awesome. I love it. Raw and uncut. So y'all go follow them. Yes, they were very nice. Two girls. I really enjoyed it. You'll see us in a little bit more, doing some more collabs with them. It'll be very nice. So today, I don't know what we're talking about, but I do know what we're talking
about. But she don't know what we're talking
about.
But
I don't know. I feel, what did you say? I feel attacked, kind of?
No, no attacking.
Okay, so
I feel like I know you, but I don't know you.
Oh, what did you tell me when you were laying down earlier? I know you the outside. I need to know more.
Inside.
Not the inside, the raw inside.
I need to get the inside of you.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna hand it over to Christina.
But before we start, remember when we first started the podcast? We're doing it for fun, right? We're doing it to have a voice for those people that can't talk about stuff.
That are afraid to or nervous to. Yes.
And we have no bad intentions to be messy or...
No, I think like we had said, we were never going to be messy or anything. And we always try to watch what we say and catch ourselves slipping when we say people's names, and we make sure never to say nobody's name. But if you know the stories about you, you'll know it. But other than that, we're not trying to say anybody's names.
And we're not trying to be messy.
I am 100% not trying to be messy. At the end of the day, this is a podcast and we're giving our opinion on the situation of what happened to us, or we're giving our story.
Our truth, basically.
Yeah, our truth. So whatever the person that may have been a part of the story and they feel that wasn't the truth, but there's always, what is that always a stupid saying?
Yes, there's the truth. There's what? There's like my truth, their truth, and the actual truth.
The actual truth. And only the higher power knows it.
Yeah, but there's no intentions of being messy. And guys, if y'all have any questions, concerns, we are here. Y'all can email us. We'll add the email right here.
Email us, or if you know our direct number, we're just a phone call away. And if you know where I live, baby, knock on my door if that helps. Like that's in general for everybody. Yeah. But we're not trying to pick at anybody. We're just saying our story, our truth of what happened or whatever scenario.
Basically what we go through and stuff like that.
Yes, and a lot of people are not gonna like it, and I've learned that slowly. I'm learning. I think we learn every episode. I think we learn
something new. Yeah.
Yes, and then the feedback helps. So if y'all can comment, even when we post stuff on Instagram, sometimes people don't want to go to our YouTube, and we totally agree. So that's why we have another update. Maybe in a couple of weeks going, things are gonna change up on our podcast. But like, Christina did put on Instagram, we're not gonna be posting on Tuesdays anymore. We'll be posting on Wednesdays because it was kind of catching up on us. So we need a little bit of time to edit it properly.
Yes,
and to make sure that everybody enjoys it.
Basically. Again, we are not here to be messy. Yes. And if you don't know the timeline to her story or my story, it doesn't mean we're specifically talking about a specific person.
But if the shoe fits, baby, wear it then.
Wear it. Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be ugly or anything. I'm really not. But if you're taking it towards you, then maybe that's something you need to check within yourself. But we're not saying anybody's, like, even in the beginning, we're like, we're not going to say our kids' name. But it just slips out. So
yeah, and it's natural. And I feel like we're already so many episodes in, like, the crowd should already know about you and about me.
Yeah. And then we put that little day in our life so you kind of know who's around. So, yeah.
Anyways.
Yes. So the attack starts now. Action.
Yes. Action. So these are just questions that I just, have for you.
Okay, I don't have no questions. I have nothing.
But you can ask, like, if you want to ask me stuff, you can ask me
Okay, if
stuff.
something just comes up, I will ask.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
What is your definition of happiness?
That's a good one. I'll answer that one. Um, my definition of happiness. It's gonna sound selfish, but I don't care. I like to be alone, and I'm happy when I'm alone. I think because I like to. Don't get me wrong, I love my family and something, but I think everybody needs a break from the world that we live in at home or at work. And I love to be happy. I mean, I love to be happy, yes, but I love to be alone. Like when everybody goes out, like sometimes like Domingo goes fishing or whatever, and the girls go do something, and I'm at home. I literally will just lay on the couch and sleep, and I just love it. Like I love, but I think it's because I have a brother, of course, but I grew up kind of like an only child, and like I told you earlier, it was hard to share my peace. So I think that's what it is.
I feel like too, maybe because there's so many people here. So it's like whenever you are alone, it's like you're just at peace and you're like, you know?
Yes.
In a good way though, not like in a bad way.
Yes, because somebody's if it's there's always somebody asking me something, either through text message or a conversation separately.
I feel attacked. I will not be texting you no more.
No. But like a minute ago before we pushed play, Asia was screaming.
Yeah.
And the dog was barking. And then we were getting harassed by the fly that we had to kill.
Yeah.
It was so much going on. Okay. What about you then? Can I ask you the same thing?
Okay, so we're gonna do this, but you can't ask me the same thing.
Okay.
You can ask me something else, but I'll answer this one. My definition of happiness. Dang, that is a good one.
I've never been asked that, so that's a very good question. I've never been asked that question.
I think my definition of happiness is just being at peace within myself.
Oh, that's a good one.
Like
too.
right now, I feel comfortable like with like, I guess my weight, because my weight was a big issue, but I feel comfortable with my weight. I feel comfortable with my life. I feel comfortable with, like my daughter. I feel comfortable with the way that basically life is heading. I feel happy. Like I don't feel sad or I don't feel nothing like that. I feel
you're not gonna be able to hear her.
Yeah, I genuinely feel like good. Like I feel great. That threw me off.
If y'all didn't hear it, there's people in the background yelling. That's a good one.
What traits of yours tends to push people away?
My honesty. I'm too honest. I'm too honest, and I get rude sometimes, but I don't mean to be rude, but I do come across too strong. So I would say my honesty is that's what it is. My honesty.
I just want to throw it out there because she called me fat. She called me ugly. She called me a crybaby.
You are a crybaby though.
Yes, but it's not for the world to know.
Hey world.
You just told everybody.
Oh my gosh. Were we on live that day?
Yes.
Okay. So if you saw, it's basically her word against mine. So screen record. No blame.
What's something you've done that would disappoint your younger self?
Getting in cars with random people.
We talked about this.
Yes. So I want a little story when I was in high school. I already told y'all the story. When I was in high school and I would get mad and I didn't want to be in school, I went to school at Molina High School. So when you drove up, it was like you had to drive in and do the circle thing. So my mom would go in, drop me off, take off. I would literally wait there for a guy, but it had to be like, not tan feito, not tan bonito. And I'd be like, wait. Mind you, he's dropping off like his brother or sister, whatever. And I'll stop him. Where are you going? Can you give me a ride? And they wouldn't say nothing. They're like, yeah, sure. Okay. I would just make sure I would get dropped off like a block or two away where I needed to go. But I did that a lot of times, probably more than a handful of times. Got in cars with random boys and just hope for the best.
And here we are.
Absolutely.
Imagine doing that now. People go to jail for that.
And then I could never. I would be so upset if my kids got in a car with a random stranger. But I honestly, that was me. I got in cars with random people. I did not even know them. I didn't even know their sibling they were dropping off. I just needed a ride.
No, I don't think I've ever. No.
That would be the only thing. Yes, that would be the only thing because I would not want the girls to do that. None of my girls. Oh my God, that would scare me. I'd be like, what are you doing? I remember getting in a car and the car was all shot up in the back and I still got in the fucking car.
No fucks given.
Yes, the car was all shot up. Like you can tell there was like a drive-by. And I still got in, like, take me.
That's the type of shit you like, some gangster shit.
Probably. Oh my God.
Te gusta la mala vida.
Oh my God, a suspenseful life. Yes, oh my gosh.
What is your favorite quality of yourself?
My honesty.
Really? Even though it's one of those things you feel pushes people away?
Mm-hmm. Because that's what makes me.
Yeah.
So if you know me, that's what makes me. And I feel like my honesty is, I get my nemesis. What's that saying, Alexis? My arch nemesis, or like your own self, like you're fighting yourself. I don't know. There's a word for it. I just don't know what it's.
You are your biggest hater.
I guess, yeah, like I am my biggest hater, so that's my problem with other people, but that's what I love about myself is my honesty.
Yeah.
Because without my honesty, I wouldn't be me.
True.
Yeah. And so with me, I think it's if you love me, you love me, or if you like me, you like me, and if you hate me, you hate me, then we don't have to be friends.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
What is something someone has said that will stay with you forever?
We should love each other from afar. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I will always remember that. We should love each other from afar. That would be, I guess, one that I always remember. And a bad one?
And a bad one.
A bad one. I don't know.
Or not like a bad one, but one that you're just like, fuck, like I can't remember this person told me this.
No, that's be the only one.
Yeah.
I guess that would be good or bad because you could take it either way.
Yeah.
That one, I guess. But that would always stay with me.
Yeah.
We should love each other from afar.
That's a good one.
Yes.
And it has a lot of meaning.
It has a lot of meaning. So thank you out there, whoever said that. Learning.
What's the one question you've always wanted an answer to?
I hate lies. So when I find something out and I know, just tell me the whole story. Don't have me having to put the pieces of the puzzle myself because my puzzle may not be the puzzle you're trying to build too. That makes sense?
Yeah. I've always wanted to know why. Like,
why people do certain things.
Yeah, why did you do this? Or like, what made you?
That's me. Yes, and that's it.
Yes, like why? Like,
and I don't know.
Yes, that's my biggest.
No, there's always a reason why.
There's
either I did something to make you want to do that, either to be mean to me or hurtful, or you did it to hurt somebody, or I feel like some people are just stupid sometimes.
I agree.
They just don't know. Like, honestly, they're just stupid. Like, some people are truly stupid, but some people know why. But puros, what is it? Gran huevos para hacerlo. But when it comes down to telling the truth, little bitty freaking frijolitos chiquitos.
Yeah, that's my thing. I've always wanted to know, like, why did you do it? Or what made you tell me that? Or I just want to know why. And I wish how you said, like, if they have the balls to say or do,
yes,
like, tell us the truth.
Yeah, tell us, I did this because you did this, or I did this because I asked you this and you said no, so I did it. Because that could come with partners, it could come with kids,
anything,
with anybody. That one is literally a general question, because I can tell my girls, don't be doing this, and they did it. Why you do that? Why you do that if you know I don't like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, that is such a everybody question.
What is the most hurtful thing someone's ever told you?
Oh my God, nothing. Oh, that I'm fat.
So they've never told me I'm fat.
No, my dad. He hurt me. He hurt my feelings. When I used to be really big, he would be like, "Usted está gorda," or he would try to compare me to his fake daughter that he thought he had a long time ago, and come to find out, stupid you, because she was never your daughter. So yeah, he told me, he's like, "Why does your skin hang like that?" Or what did he tell me? He's like, "Well, your sister," and I'll be like, "I don't got a sister. What are you talking about?" And he'd be like, "Well, your sister, she had twins and she doesn't look like you." All right. I got a good doctor though.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, he would tell me that. My dad would tell me, "Está gorda. Está gorda." Mm-hmm.
There was this person, I think they were just being a fucking dick, but they told me, it's funny now, but when I thought about it, I was just like, what the fuck? So They told me my stomach looked like Freddy Krueger. You know, like, yes, bitch. That shit stuck with me forever.
What?
Yes, that was so fucked up.
Why? Because you have stretch marks?
Yeah, because of my stretch marks, but
you know what I used to say about my stretch? I still have my stretch marks. You know what I always tell everybody? I got the map of Oak Cliff right here. Where you gotta go? I got you. Clarendon's right here. Hampton's right here. Westmoreland.
Yeah. I think that person was just being a.
Oh my god.
But I could show you my stomach now, and bitch, it looks
Show me
good.
where it's at.
Yep.
I can show you my stomach. I still have the map, but she gonna get cut off.
Does the number of past partners matter to you?
No.
No.
No. Like if my partner had a lot of body count that we're talking about,
Yeah.
like body count. Oh no. You did
or past relationships? No, I don't think it matters.
I don't think it matters now.
No.
I don't think it matters. Maybe back then it didn't matter. Now
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I feel like everybody's done through.
Yes, I don't think body
Fucking
counts
whole
matter. I
clip.
think it's like when I hear and I count, or like not me count. Hold on. When we count, or certain people I know, and I know, I'll be like, damn, it's 20, 22. Oh my gosh, how's Sophia down there? I'd be like, oh, which, you know what I mean? Like it's a shocker. But did you ever see that one thing that this girl was like, she was trying to do like a Guinness World Record or something like that?
There's a girl that fucks 1,000 guys in a day or some shit. And then she said that she feels bad because they have to stand in line, so she'll fuck more than the 1,000 if they're still waiting.
Yeah, did 1,000, but there was like 50 more people, so she felt bad and she was just like, just send them through.
Yes, she fucked every single one of them.
Type of thing, but obviously it's only fans. So.
Yes, that's crazy.
How much did they pay?
I don't know, but I'm sure her fucking vagina hurt.
Oh my gosh, she had to been bleeding. Yes,
Yeah,
because
that's
everybody's
gross.
all
Yes, the pH and yes, and
oh my god, you're gonna need some of those. Let me burn, or what is it? No. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's from that one girl. What's her name? I don't know.
It's not from the Camilo girl.
Oh, okay.
It's from one of the other girls on her house. I'll show you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Who does that? So she's probably in the world record.
For sure.
That's crazy. But body count don't matter, but I'm shocked.
Yeah. No, it's because that's a lot in a day. Bitch, that's in a day.
In 1 day.
In 1 day.
Like people lined up. Like,
yes.
Mom. Like,
oh, no. That's a lot. That's crazy.
But we're not judging.
I'm totally judging.
Oh, okay. We are judging.
I'm judging, baffled. I have a lot of emotions right now.
If you woke up in a room with everyone you've met, who'll be the first person you look for?
In a room. Like like family passing and not passing or whatever?
Listen.
Okay.
If you woke up in a room with everybody you've met, who would be the first person you look for?
Myself. I don't know. I have nobody in mind.
No?
Mm-mm. I have people that pass that I'd probably look for, like my brother, ask him a couple of questions.
So right now, like if you were to go to sleep and wake up and everybody that's passed, all your friends, everybody that you've met at least once in your life, your brother would be the first person you would look for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, my brother. I have a lot of questions for him. A lot of questions and concerns. You know what? A lot of unfinished answers. Or no, I have a lot of questions that should have been answered that he always never answered and left us unread, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
Yes, because I asked him a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of stuff he didn't say, and a lot of stuff he did say. But the stuff that I needed him to say, he didn't say, and now, literally, he took it to the grave.
Literally.
So yeah, I would look for my brother.
Yeah. What advice? No. Why is that sad?
Because I should have asked more. But even though I asked, he never answered.
I don't think it's sad. I think it's understandable.
Okay. Yeah, I think it would just be him.
What advice would you give your younger self now?
You don't have to put up, even though you saw that you had to put up with certain things. Speak up more. Because I think I grew into my personality after a lot of things. I became me now because of everything that happened to me.
So, okay, so I know it sounds really stupid, but So would you say back then you weren't not honest, but so blunt how you are now?
Yes.
You weren't like that.
I treaded lightly.
Okay.
Yeah, I treaded very lightly. If you're a part of my circle, you know, I don't call people all the time. I call certain people, but there's certain people that get their feelings hurt because I don't call them all the time. But I'm, I guess, I'm okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I guess not to, how do you say it?
I don't think you do it maliciously either. It's just,
Yeah. But I always make sure that at least I know they're alive.
Yeah.
So it'll be all right. So next question.
What's something you're holding on to and why?
Something I'm holding on to and why? Oh my God, does that mean that's a lot? That's a deep question if you think about it. Holding on to as in personal, I guess personal. Oh my God, I'm gonna answer it. I'm holding on to my relationship. Because if it would have been, I would have not been still married. So I'm holding on to it. I've been holding on to it for years and working on it with my partner. And before it was like, oh, I'm gonna for the kids. No, it's for me. So I'm holding on and making sure we work on each other every day. So I guess that's it. My relationship. That'll be it, I think. Yeah. That'd be the only thing I'd be holding on to.
In a good way, though.
No, yes,
I don't
in a
want
good
it
way.
to come off like rude or anything like that, but I feel like you mean it in a good way.
No, yes, it's not like, oh, I'm just gonna give up and, call it, or what is it? Call it quits or whatever. No, it's more like I really am trying. And I think we both are holding on. Because not only me, it takes two people to hold on to something. So I want to say, as much as I hold
Repeat
on.
that again.
It takes two people to hold on to a relationship. So if one feels like they're giving more, sometimes, you know what, I do think that in a relationship somebody always gives more, and sometimes it's okay, but sometimes it's hard.
Yeah.
But I do feel that I think every relationship everybody's holding on to, so I just feel like I'm gonna say that it's holding on to my relationship, holding on, like you said, not in a bad way. It's just I feel like we've been together so long, we worked at it so long, we've got so many things. We've been successful so far together, so why not do the real thing till dead do us part?
Yes. All in love and
yeah, of course.
So in love.
Yes.
What's one thing you would say to a person who broke your heart?
Fuck you.
I love it.
You. I was like, fuck you.
Short and simple.
Yes, fuck you, and todos se pagan la vida. Si hoy no, mañana sí. If not, sometimes the higher power takes a little longer, so I'm gonna work at it too.
I believe in karma.
Yes.
Yeah. What's something you've done that would disappoint your younger self?
Something I've done that would disappoint my younger self. Nothing. I'm not perfect, but I feel like nothing. I feel like I've done everything that I've needed to do, and I will continue to do more.
Yeah. I feel like I'm not disappointed in the stuff that I've done because it's molded me and shaped me to be the person that I am today.
I think yes.
So
yes,
it's like
100.
I'm sure I did I have done stuff that I shouldn't have, right? But it's created me and molded me to be the person I am.
Yes, because if it wouldn't have happened to you, you wouldn't learn. I say you learn from everything that happens to you. So it has to happen for you. I think that's why it happens, because it had to have happened so you can learn. Yes.
Who is the one person that has consistently been there for you?
Consistently been there for me? My mom. Even though we don't get along all the time, but I think that's a relationship any person can relate to with their parents or friends or whatever. I would say my mom. I'm gonna say my mom. My mom is the one that I would say yes, my mom.
What's the last thing that broke you into tears?
Oh my God. They really broke my heart, like broke me.
That you cried and
one Christmas morning. Yes. That I can honestly say it shattered me.
Yeah. What are some mistakes your parents have made in their relationship that you want to avoid?
My parents, my mom putting up with things my dad did. And then my dad just, oh my God. Me and my dad are so alike because he doesn't have a filter either. But sometimes he just does things to fucking hurt sometimes.
Yeah.
I think that's why sometimes when I talk to the girls, I say things and then I'm like, fuck. I didn't mean for it to come out like that. But like they say, you already said it. There's no taking it back sometimes. Yeah. So sometimes there's more than I'm gonna say. 80% of the times I talk crazy to my kids and I try to say the right thing, but I do say it without. You know what? Sometimes I say it because I just feel like if I'm not tough on them when they're out in the streets and somebody is gonna talk to them, they're just gonna get in their feelings. But it's like I don't mean to hurt their feelings because I really don't. Maybe I approach it wrong, but I do talk to them a little stronger because I'm like, oh, if somebody talks y'all crazy, y'all at least gonna know, like, oh, okay, yes, what do you want? You know what I mean? Like they can handle it.
I think you mean well.
Yes, but it does come out harsh.
Yeah. What was the lowest point of your life and how did you overcome it?
The lowest part of my life is when I felt I had to put up with whatever was going on at the moment. And I overcame it because I told myself that I wasn't going to let, I don't care, I wasn't going to let no old ass bitch think she's something when she ain't nothing. And I hope she's watching this too. Yes. So I guess, and I overcame it because I wanted to, not because I was forced to.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't going to let one person ruin it. You know what? It wasn't even one person. It was two people. Ruin whatever I had going on. So, yeah, I would say that. And look at me now, bitch.
Here we are thriving.
Mm-hmm.
What's something that almost sent you to jail or did send you to jail?
Oh. Well, I have. Oh my God. Can I say how many times I've been to jail?
Yeah.
Okay, I've been to a physical jail, locked up. How many times? 3 times in my life.
Wow.
You didn't know?
No, I know 2.
Okay, yeah, I've been to jail 3 times. One for having a ticket I didn't pay and I ended up in jail. Yeah. Then the second one, I got a felony for fighting. That's all I'm going to say. I spent a couple of days in jail for that one, yeah. And so then the third one was me and my friend. She said I can say her name. So me and my friend Vita, we went to Topless. It's some Jeep place. If you know Topless, a Jeep thing that they do in Crystal Beach. So we went. We were on her side by side, having a great time. It's called Topless for a reason. So we're showing our goodies, thinking, we baddies. Well, we are baddies. And then we're sitting. That's when they were starting to crack down. Like now, Crystal Beach, they have so many things going on you can't do. So we're sitting on the window, hanging out, being great, showing our goodies, getting beads, like Mardi Gras kind of thing. And the cops pull us over because we're sitting on the ledge thingy and we don't have our seatbelts on. So mind you, we're out of it because we're drinking. I'm with my husband, she's with her husband. We're all having a good time. So they pull us over, but they got her for no seatbelt. But I thought I was Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games, and I was like, I volunteer as tribute. So they're handcuffing her. I get out of the side by side. Ain't nobody asked me to get out. I'm standing there with my hands behind my back like they're handcuffing me, telling them it's too tight. Ain't got no handcuffs on me.
Oh my God.
She goes to jail, but since I'm over there being metiche, we both go to jail. So we both end up going to jail. And then they put me in the cop car, right? Vero and Pepin were there too. Mm-hmm. So they put me in the cop car, and then I'm like literally now I have handcuffs. I'm like this with my handcuffs, and I'm pulling down the window, and I'm talking to Vero and Pepin, and I'm like, y'all better take me out. Y'all better take. And he's all like, pendeja, put your window up. They're coming. I was like, oh shit, let me put it up. So me and Vita ended up going to jail. And that was the first night we got there. Already had got there. So I went to jail. Mind you, before we even got pulled over, I had my cell phone. And I'm over here recording what we're doing, right? But using the button of Instagram, the front.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm like this showing, because I'm like this, so they can use the front camera. I wasn't using the back camera, which I should have used the back camera. So I'm going like this, and then I go down, and I don't take my finger off of the camera. On my Instagram, my Nailed by Ali Instagram, my boobs on my story.
Everything.
Yes. So my boobs are on the story. I did not know that happened, and I hadn't gone back. So now I'm in jail, right? I didn't know that happened because it happened. Then later, a couple of seconds later, we get pulled over. We're in jail. We're in jail. Thank God I had bought it. That was my new cell phone. I had my old cell phone in the car. I didn't know that had happened. I guess people were reaching out to my kids like, "Hey, your mom's boobs are on Instagram." Long story short, Domingo got to log in with my old phone, deleted the story, but I'd already been out there for like more than 2 hours. So people seen my boobies.
Yeah.
Yes. So me and Vita are in jail. So it's time to take our pictures, right? Mind you, I'm out of it. So when they're booking us in, that we have our hands behind, right? Well, I didn't realize that my bikini top, well, one boob was out and one boob. So the cop comes, she's like, I'm gonna fix it. I'm like, why are you touching me? She's like, your boobs are out. So she had to go and adjust me. We go, we're in jail, and then it's time to take our pictures. This is gonna be the first time we're gonna insert the pictures somewhere here. So hopefully they insert Vita's first, right here. I swear, I look to my side where it's her turn to take her picture, and I just hear her do this. Like fixing herself, toda mona, toda bonita, you know? And I'm like, what the hell? Like who? You know, at the moment I'm thinking like, who fixes herself? We're just gonna get a picture. Not thinking it's public. It's, what is it? It's
public records. Yeah.
Public records. So then it's my turn. Mind you, you can see it's the dealer and the crackhead. God dang. I look so freaking terrible and messed up. It looked like I said, she my dealer and I'm the, oh my God, it's the worst picture ever taken of me ever. Ever. Oh my God. And then we were there, and so they had these phones that you had to call. So I'm over here calling Domingo. He wouldn't answer me, but I didn't know he was paying to get us out. And then I call Valdo. Where the fuck is Domingo, that stupid ass motherfucker? And he's right here. He's paying for you to get out. Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Yes. Long story short, we get out of jail finally. At first, I thought they were separating us. Well, thank God they didn't. And so we were there for a couple of hours, and they ended up taking us out. And Junior and Valdo were waiting for us outside, and then so they're like, hey, we already had got in the car. It was like probably like 4 o'clock in the morning, 5, whatever. It was late, or 3, 4 or 5, whatever. And they're like, hey, you did something. And that's when they told me that I had videotaped my boobs, and I'm like, fuck. But then the next day I knew my mom had to go to a family birthday party, was all of Domingo's family. And I have a lot of them that, you know, be snooping on my stuff. So I'm like, shit. So when the morning comes, I call my mom. I did it to give her the heads up, because like if one of my kids did something stupid, I hope they come so we can try to fix the situation, even though it's bad, and make light of it, even though it's fucked up. You know what I mean? So I told my mom, I was like, because I don't want to be that parent that somebody comes up, oh, I saw your daughter tenía todo el culo parado, todo el culo afuera. I'm like, yeah, I let her wear that. Yeah. She wearing a 2-piece. She only had a little pasty. You right. She living her life.
Yeah.
So I called my mom and I told her. She was a little bit bothered, upset, whatever, but she got over it. I'm like, it's either me telling you this, I'm like, or we can sit there and talk about all the great things my brother did and compare whose is worse.
Not the comparison.
The comparison, son and daughter, yeah. But other than that, I just told my mom, she didn't like it, but I was like, I wanted to let you know if somebody comes and say, nobody even wanted to tell her nothing. Nobody told her anything. But yes, that was my jail story. I've been to jail 3 times. And out of one of those, I got a felony, but I got it expunged, so I'm great now.
And that's my friend, the felon.
Yes. Oh my goodness. But I hope y'all enjoyed the pictures.
Oh, yeah.
We'll make light of that later. Oh my god. Next party. Mine and Vita's. The picture.
Yes, together.
Oh my goodness. That's the first time. If y'all see this is the first time I actually like. We show. Vita don't care about showing her picture because she freaking looks great.
Good. Yeah, she looks.
She
really
looks
good.
great. Me, bitch, don't be showing nobody our pictures. Oh my god.
Now the world's gonna see them.
This is to everybody. Oh my god. And you? You've never been to jail? Never? I was there when you probably should have been to jail and nobody called.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for not sending me to jail. But no, I've never been. I've been like at the police station, but never like
She said getting people out, not.
Not.
Oh my goodness. I'm so terrible then. I had a great time though. At least one of the times. The first time I ever went to jail, they had just sanitized it. So I was like, oh.
I was clean.
Yeah.
Clean for you?
I remember calling my mom that time too, and I was like, Mom, see, ¿qué pasó? I'm like, I'm in jail. She started laughing. And I was like, it's not funny. She's like, oh, your brother is in federal prison. Because that's when my brother was in federal prison. And she's like, and you're in jail here. No los dos hijos en la cárcel juntos. I'm like, Mom. Because the couple's like, who do you want to call your husband? I was like, no, I want to call my mom. She's going to take me out in a couple of hours. Literally 2 hours, I was out.
Yeah. I think I would call my mom.
Yeah. I'm not going to call nobody else but my mother.
Yeah.
She'll take me out in a heartbeat. Yes. Any other questions?
That's it.
Oh my God. Okay, I don't feel too attacked.
And did a little light.
Yes.
Crazy. We'll see next time.
Yes, but that's it. Do you have any? What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Craziest thing.
Besides,
one of my guy friends, he found out whatever that person had done to me at the time. So I remember he was like, I just need you to give me the green light, but I didn't know what he was talking about. And I was just like, yeah, cool, whatever. So I didn't know. He went and he got the little spark plugs, and they went and they
broke the windows?
Broke all his windows, yeah. Broke all his windows.
Oh, let's just let everybody know. Yeah, get a spark plug and just put it at the window.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. And me personally, crazy. I mean, I've just keyed.
But that's because you were very upset.
Put my signature on somebody's truck.
Oh my goodness.
You know it's crazy? So not that long ago, we were talking and he has this paint in his truck. He was showing me. He's like, I had to buy this paint to paint over the...
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he has this little paint thing in his truck. He's like, look, this is what I had to use to cover up like
some of the deeper ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
now we laugh about it, but
oh my God.
It was a great time when it happened.
Yes, it was memorable. I'm like, oh shit. Hold on. I turn around, they're like, and I'm like, what?
Let her.
No, I was literally like, what are you talking about? And then they were like, I was like, oh, that's a nice little Jeep. Oh shit, I know her.
Oh,
yes. Oh my goodness, that'll be a story for another time.
Yeah, I would tell the story. It's a life lesson. It's a life lesson. I was just mad. I was really upset. I was mad. I wasn't thinking.
Do you think you were mad and hurt mixed together?
I was mad at both parties. I was mad at party A because it's like, why would you do something like that? And then I was mad at party B because that person didn't think we will ever run into each other. So they were just yapping and yapping. So it's like, I'm here now. Like, what are you going to do? But
yeah,
person B was held back from me, but it's okay.
Yeah. I just remember grabbing you by the hand. I was like, please stop. Do you remember me grabbing you by the wrist?
I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember nothing. The only thing I remember was me shaking really bad, just of how mad I was.
Yes, because I remember grabbing your wrist and you were like, and I was like, please stop. And you just said, Allison. And I'm like, please stop. And then somebody behind me is like, just let her go.
Yeah.
And I was all like, I'm looking back. I was like, I don't want to let her go. I'm like, I let you go.
Yeah. But
and then it was done.
It was a fun story. But I'm glad I'm telling it because I know other people have a different story to that story.
Oh, yes, of course.
But yeah, it was nothing crazy. It was well deserved. The person deserved it. Now we laugh about it together. So
yes, there's no more ill will about it anymore. No. So
we're friends now.
Yes. Okay, I do like this episode. It was a lot.
Something different, nice.
Questions I would have liked the happy one.
I feel like there's so much to you and people don't see it. I feel like people just think you're like this big bully and you're not.
Oh
like,
my God, that's a good one.
Yeah, and you're really not. I just really wish people would see like what we like the people that really know you get to see.
Yes. Because remember what you said last time, that you really didn't have a childhood.
No,
and I'm not
I
saying that
didn't.
she didn't have a childhood or whatever. She probably did a little bit, whatever, right? But I mean, like, she's gonna have to create her own memories, and you be on the sideline still watching because you want to make sure those memories are good ones. You know?
I feel like I've created a childhood, but as far as like I never went to the zoo. I didn't go like for walks in the park. Like I didn't have like Barbies. Like I didn't have none of that. So me with Nat, it's like I want to give her the toy she wants. I want to take her to the zoo. We've done like painting classes, fucking trips, cuz I didn't have none of that.
That's really good.
And then hearing you like talking about you and your cousins or like stuff.
I was obsessed with Barbies. I had every Barbie that was out there.
The
only thing my mom never gave me was a Barbie dream house. Never. I had all the remote control Barbies, the remote control Barbie cars, every special edition Barbie, everything, because I loved Barbies. I would even play Barbies in middle school by myself in my room, but I didn't want nobody to know, because you know you can't. That's not cool. So I was like, I'm not gonna tell anybody. But I love, like, till this day, I love Barbies. If I can buy them and just have them, I would, but then that'd be weird. But so yeah, so I love them afar. But I love Barbies.
Yeah, so that's why. And then for my birthday, this last birthday, that's why I did the Bratz theme. Because me growing up, I always liked Bratz. And Natalie was the first one that bought me that Bratz doll that I used for the cake.
Oh.
Yeah, so I didn't have the whole, like, childhood. So me giving Nat a childhood is me giving her, like, those experiences. Like the painting and the arts and crafts. Because I didn't get to do that.
Yeah.
And the traveling. But yes, I'm slowly. Yes. I'm trying to detach myself from her. It's just hard.
But yeah, I love this episode.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you learned a little bit more about me?
Yeah.
Or do you think that it'll clear up a lot of people's perspective of me?
Like both. I feel like I got to learn a little bit more about you, and I'm sure people are gonna maybe, which it doesn't matter what people think about you anyways, right? But maybe they'll get to see like a little more in depth.
I think a lot of people that will see it, they'll be like, oh, that does make sense about her, or a little bit or whatever. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. I did like this episode today. A little different.
Let's see what you come up with next week.
Oh, yes. This is her episode, we'll say.
Yeah.
So mine is going to be, so I'm going to go raw and I'm going to investigate everything and I'm going to write down a
whole
hardcore questions. Is there anything you wanted to ask me but you didn't ask me?
No.
No?
I would have asked you.
Oh, okay. I probably wouldn't have answered that. No, yeah. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are on Instagram and TikTok, and that's it, right? And you know what? Y'all send us some stories.
We also have something new coming up, which we have to work on, but we have a lot of cool new stuff that we're coming out with.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll stay in the loop.
Yes. Okay.
XOXO, your favorite duo.